Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining this session. And this session is going to help you elevate in your personal and professional and financial life. So elevating yourself from a normal to an excellence. When I say that, like transitioning from merely completing tasks to solving problems with a growth mindset, strategic planning, and consistent self-improvement. It demands adopting a highest quality standard and shifting from a routine-based approach to a purposeful, value-driven, and proactive mindset. Now, when the topic is on team to thrive, why am I speaking about elevating standards of an individual? What is the connectivity? Just have a thought about it. Right? A team can only thrive at the level of its shared standards. If individuals operate at normal, the team survives. But if individuals pursue excellence, the team thrives. So with that note, let me proceed with this topic. The topics covered in this will be equality, understanding the role of team members, appointing the project team, relationship with other team members, communicating with other team members, partnering and collaborative working, RACI matrix, strategic alliance, supply chain management, legislation on selecting project teams. We will also look into the accountability and responsibility. Okay, let me, I need this session. I would like if the participants can be collaboratively, actively participating in this session. So there is a quiz, and may I ask the moderator to put in chat box. Okay, so the quiz is, what do you understand by diversity? Is it people getting along, people agreeing, and C is differences in people, and D is similarity in people? What do you think the answer would be? What is the diversity you understand? Okay, Mridula is saying option C, differences in people. Okay, Tamil Delagan, option C. Okay, Rendu, C. Okay, Nita, option C. Yes, okay, fantastic. That's the right answer. So the differences in people, the differences in the uniqueness in the people, that is diversity, right? Let's get to the next quiz. How do you show diversity? Is it A, exclusion, B, judging others, taking only to the people like you, or D, inclusion? Okay, Mridula is D, inclusion, option D. Okay, Firnas Ashad, D, Mughal, inclusion. Yeah, that's a right answer, and we can go to the next question. What is equality means? Is it A, everyone has equal opportunities and chances? B is people all get the same pay. C is everyone has the right to party. D is disabled people's right. What can be the answer? Okay, A, yes, yeah. Okay, everyone has the equal opportunities and the chances is the right answer. Okay, great. Thank you for your participation. And what do you understand by positive discrimination? Being friendlier with certain employees over others, favoring a job candidate from an underrepresented group over another candidate. C, selecting someone from a minority group for special privileges. And D, discriminating against a person with their permission. Okay, what can be the answer? A, B, C, or D? Something similar, isn't it? So maybe A, B. Yeah, Mridula has answered B. Okay, selecting someone from minority group. Okay, option B. Okay, Puja, Nita, option C. Okay. Yeah, the answers keep coming. Okay, the right answer is B. Okay, favoring a job candidate from an underrepresented group over another candidate. So they are underrepresented group. So they have to be elevated. So such kind of thing is a positive discrimination. But the book says that even the positive discrimination should not be there. But some part of the world is encouraging this also. There is no issue, but especially in India or some other country, like so, there are underrepresented group. Those people has to come up from their background to a higher level. So that kind of thing is a positive discrimination. Fantastic. You gave the answers. Thank you for that. So let's move into the subject. Okay. Now, diversity at workplace. What's a diversity? Diversity is about understanding and accepting the individual differences that make people unique within a group. Now, when you say unique, right, the characteristic can change, or the characteristic can be different. It encompasses race, ethnicity, gender, religion, ideology, age, abilities, and socio-economic status. Now, coming into the experience and the viewpoints also is going to be differing, right? It is going to be a wide variety of people whom we are going to deal with. Say Abdul Qadir is going to be like maybe 25 years, and Nita can be like say 10 years, and Hussein can be just 2 years past. I'm just giving it as an example. So the people come up with a variety of experiences and variety of viewpoints, and so those things, if it is embraced, it enhances the creativity, the innovation, and the results. So managing diversity enhances the employee performance and creates lasting stakeholder value. Now, inclusiveness at workplace. An inclusive workplace welcomes the differences and values, and it contributes to everyone. Hiring decisions should be prioritized based on the qualifications, skills, knowledge, and the commitment, not the personal characteristics. So when I say the personal characteristic in the previous slide, it says about the gender or any other such characteristic should be not considered in the HR hiring decisions. It should be purely based on the qualifications or the skills and knowledge. Organizations should respect diversity, treat employees fairly, and enabling the effective use of the skills. That's very important. Okay, now what is team working? Teams unite people with complementary skills toward shared goals together. So there are, I mean, what do you mean by the complementary skills, right? Let me go to the next slide, and then I will come back. So what is a complementary slide is this skills. Now, the person you can see here is at the base, right? And there is another person, and third and fourth are here, and they are lifting one each. And now the thing here, what we need to understand is the person who has got the skill of having the skills and the strength. Say he has the arm strength and he has the leg strength, for example, right? And now if you see the in between person, he has got the balance, and the third one who is in the top is carrying. Now think of the situation that any of these people, okay, is just in the other position. Now the top person is coming down, and the bottom person is going up. So what can be the thing? Here it's not going to serve the purpose. Maybe they don't possess what he has. So each person has got a unique skill set and unique knowledge. That is the difference. Now, what is a team? Is together everyone achieves more. So everyone should be together. Then it is, and achieving will be the more achieves and more towards the success is possible. How they will be working? They build the identity, collaborate in a coordinated, supporting way each other. And how it is measured? The team success is measured by quality and timely task completion on delivery. Okay, so that's the team. Now, there is a terminology called synergy. I hope you would have heard about this terminology, synergy, or maybe can you tell, like, have you heard this terminology, yes or no? Can you respond in the chat box? Say yes or no, preliminary. Yes, yeah, Mridula, yes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so many people, they would have heard about the energy, yes. And some of them, they will be knowing about the synchronization, right? So, but this is synergy. So what it can be? Yeah, Mugil Kannan, yeah, no. Tamil, yes, okay. So, okay. Okay, some of them has answered as yes, okay. So now the question is, like, what it can be. Is it 1 plus 1 is equal to 1? B is 1 plus 1 equal to 2? Or greater than 2 is C, and less than 2 is D? Okay, what it can be? Yes, Tamil has answered C. Okay. I mean, yeah, could you please make it faster? So please, everybody need to try the thing, so it becomes more interactive, right? Yes, Kamal C and Nita C. Okay, that's a right answer. Always, like when you are practicing or doing a task, 1 plus 1 is always greater than 2, right? It is never 2, never less than 2, never equal to 2 also. It is always greater than 2. That is the power of synergy. Thank you. Okay, now what is the benefits of team working? As we discussed, because of the synergy, the benefits will be team working builds confidence, motivation, and personal satisfaction. The group discussions, like a group is formed, the discussions, we are improving the clarity, and when we are sharing the ideas, we have a different perspective. The other person is having a different perspective. So we are going to discuss and come collaboratively with some greater ideas, right? Teams use time and the resources more efficiently, and diverse ideas come into the table to collaboration and not in isolation, right? A strong teamwork enables a faster adaptation to change. Okay, now we are thinking that the team is a small group of 5 people, 6 people, like that, isn't it? But it is beyond that. No, it's a group of people, group of stakeholders. So you need to think in a wider horizon, right? Now, for example, if you're taking a construction industry, in the construction phases, I'm not sure everybody is in the construction field. Maybe there is different other fields, but I'm just taking construction as an example. And we have got the phases like a project briefing, designing, specifying, tendering, constructing, like that. Different phases. In different phases, there will be team members. Now, who are the team members? The owner will be one, designer, construction manager. And they are discussing about the function, about the briefing, or what can be the design, construction, like that. Now, going to the specifying and the designing part, yes, owner, designer, construction manager. And there can be a possibility that a contractor or subcontractors are on board if it is a kind of design and build project. Okay, so the contractor also is a part of that team. So they are discussing this and coming up with a wonderful design. And that gets into the tendering and construction phase. The contractor is going to execute the construction with the collaboration with the construction manager, designer, and owner. Okay, that is what we need to understand. That so a team member, so we are a part of it. You can be a designer, you can be a owner, you can be a construction manager. So whoever you are going to interact with other stakeholders, isn't it? That's what we need to understand in basically. Now let's go go and see how the team is developed. Tuckerman, gentleman, has made these stages of team development. Okay, there are 5 stages: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Okay, you can see the puzzle, and you can see here. Now, forming is a group is formed. Okay, they introduce each other. Fantastic. Yes, I'm Raja. I'm Hussein. I'm Nita. Right. So they form as a group, and next, what happens is storming. Oh, there is a fighting. No, what I'm good at. No, you are not good at. So he says no. He or she says that no, I'm good at this one. So there is a kind of storming. There is a kind of fighting is happening, correct? So then what they identify in this process is what they are good at, what this person is good at. They are identifying it, and then they say that okay, let's take this task. I will take this task. You can take this task. That kind of norming is happening in the third stage. So now the norming is formed, and who does what is identified, and they are going to set a standard. Okay, now it goes into the next stage, performing. Now everybody is going to do their task in a prescribed way. They're going to perform, and once it is done in a very collaborative manner, of course, finally everybody is getting success. Yay! That's the thing. Now, when the task is finished, right? Now, what happens is, does the team is there? No, of course it is not there. It's not going to be in the perennial or for a long run. So the task is finished, they are going to adjourn. For example, in the construction thing, we are going into a construction project. Once the task is finished, the construction project is finished, we say, okay, tata, bye-bye, and we are going into the next level or next projects, right? That is adjourning. So there is a forming and storming. Third is norming, performing, and adjourning. Hope you understand this one. Now, coming to the factors you need to consider for the selection of and appointment of the team members. So based on the two goals, like you set the mission, objective, and the action plan. Based on that, you may need to choose the right people based on the goals. Based on the processes, methods, you may need to choose the right people. So there is this is the second factor. Third factor is relationship. How good are they in their like attitude wise, the collaboration wise? Are they able to interact, relate to each other? That has a good. It's a factor. And what kind of roles are required? Who is the best suited for that function? Based on that, the team members can be chosen. Okay. Now, what happens? The process for choosing is identify various roles. What is the task required? Clarify your own responsibilities. Identify your responsibility. Rank them in order. Which one is who can do the best and who can take the good responsibility, like that. Dive into the teammates' responsibilities, your own responsibility, and the team members' responsibilities. Redefine, consolidate, and then discuss each role with the other team members, and then confirm whether they are able to do this, and then you're going into the next stage. Now, what is that? Okay, now we need to understand, like you spoke about the roles and responsibilities, right? Now, coming to the role part, we can define. There was a person, Mr. Gentleman Meredith Belbin, in 1981. He, after 9 years of study, he has made this team roles. Now, what are these things? Here in the left-hand side, you can see the clusters. There are 3 clusters: action-oriented, people-oriented, thinking, or the problem-solving oriented roles. Now, action-oriented roles has got, again, 3 team roles. We will get dive deep in this each roles. Okay, so team roles has got so there are 3 roles in each cluster. So anything in you wanted to choose a team role, just go to one cluster and try to find out who is what, like that. Now, who is a shaper? He pushes the team. Okay, who is the implementer? He plans practical, workable strategies to achieve goals. So, what are the people-oriented? Is the coordinator, team worker, research investigator. Now, thinking or the problem-solving oriented roles are plant, monitor, evaluator, specialist. Let's go a little bit deeper in this each clusters. Now, this is the task, right? It's going to be a task for you, so pay attention to it. Right? Action-oriented roles, right? So what is that says about is the shapers. There are shapers who push things forward. There are implementers who turns ideas into reality. The third one is the completer or the finishers. Thinks he think through and he completes. He or she completes. Okay. Now, so there is a shaper, implementer, and completer or the finisher, right? Now the question is to you as an audience. Okay, please chat which one you are suitable with. Are you shaper, implementer, or completer? Can you please type your answers there? I need very quick responses. Okay, great. Mridula is an implementer. Okay, and Tamil Alagan is a shaper. Mugil Kannan is implementer. Okay, okay, and Nita is a shaper. Wow, Pooja is both a shaper and completer. Yes, we have I don't know how many people have joined, but now we have one group with Mridula, Tamil Alagan, and Mugil Kannan in one group. Sorry, we need a completer as well, right? So maybe Pooja can be posted there in that group. And Mugil Kannan, Nita Pradesh, and Shifat can be in the next group. So that's a kind of thing. Now, let me put another question in the same thing, right? In this action-oriented, I understand that you can be a shaper, completer, perfect. But if you're going to be an implementer, are you happy with it? Say yes or no. Are you happy with if the roles are changed? Say yes or no. Okay. Yes, yes. And Mridula say no. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to ask something right. Now, we are at one level, right? Now, when we are progressing to the next level, I told at the beginning that we have to elevate ourselves from a normal to an excellence standard, right? Or from a normal person to a leader category, leader person. Now, as a leader, you may need to fit in any role, isn't it? You are a shaper, I understand. You are a completer, finisher, you understand. But if you are switched to a role with implementer, you should be able to do that. So what can be? Are you able to take the role of if you are going to switch the role? Say yes or no if for the switching the role. Okay, yeah. I mean, I just want to, an yes or no, so that will be quicker. Yes, Pooja is yes. Yes, I think you understood. Shifat Khan, yes, understood. Yes, this is what we need to understand. Like we are what we are capable of, what suits better. That's one part of thought process. But if we are given a different role, yes, we are going to fit into that role, or we are going to elevate ourselves to be able to perform that role. Perfect. Let's go and get into the next cluster, people-oriented roles. So there are resource investigators, team workers, and coordinators. If I want to say an example, resource investigator, now there is a study group formed, and what does the resource investigator, he or she, is going to do is just they are going to go to the market. They are going to open up their what you call the bookshelf, and they're going to take all what is required. Say for the contract administration, whatever is related to the contract administration competency, they are going to take that thing. That is called as, resource investigators. The team workers, they spread the positive team vibes and they work. And what are the coordinators do? They are going to schedule the meeting and they're going to do assessing. Okay, so so who you are and which role fits best for you? Is it a resource investigator, team worker, or coordinator? Which you are good at is the question now. You can take some time, no problem. But we need, you need to think about what can be the best fit for you currently, right? Okay, currently, Tamil Alagan resource investigator, coordinator, team worker Mridula, and Nita Pradesh. So coordinated. Okay. So one group is formed now, right? And let us see if there is any other group. Okay, Mugil Kannan is a team worker, and coordinator. But we need a resource investigator. Who can be that? Because somebody has to go with that thing, right? Is there any investigator, resource investigators? So then we can form the role. So that's the idea. Now, coming to the next part of the question is like, you're going to switch the roles. So you're going to do the resource investigator. If you're a team worker, Shifat Khan, or a coordinator, Ms. Pooja, you are going to be a resource investigator. Are you able to do that role? Yes or no? If the roles are switched, then what's your answer? Switch the roles. Yes, you're able to do. Yes, perfect. Then you are moving towards a leadership role. Yes, perfect. Yes, that's should be the spirit of this thing, right? So yeah, we are happy that you all are understanding the concept and moving towards it. Okay, let's get into the next cluster, thought-oriented roles. Okay, now thought-oriented roles, there is plans, monitor evaluators, and specialists. Now, who are the plans? They dream up new solutions. So thought-oriented is psychological term is cognitive ability, right? The thought-oriented people, they dream up for the new solutions. You give them the problem, they will dig deeper and find out the solution, right? Those are the plans. Now, monitor evaluators is like they will just evaluate like whatever is happening. Monitor evaluators. Now, specialists, they will be using their invaluable knowledge. Okay. For example, Asad Firnas can be a specialist. Yes, he imports his, shares his knowledge gained in his entire career to the growth of his team, right? So that is a specialist. So who you are? Are you a plant? Are you a monitor evaluators? Or you a specialist? Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Mridula is a plant. Tamilalagan is a specialist. Again, Shifat is a plant, and monitor evaluator is Nita Pradesh. Okay. So now we got one group formed. It can be Mridula, plant, specialist Tamilalagan, and we need a monitor evaluator Nita Pradesh. So one group is formed. The second group can be Shifat and Pooja, plant and the monitor evaluator. Fantastic. So we need a specialist here in this group. Okay, so that is thought-oriented roles. And of course, I got the answer from you from the previous clusters that everybody is ready to switch the roles. Perfect. Okay. Now, okay, getting into the qualities of a team member. I think the organizer need to say something. I'm just okay, waiting. Okay, fine. So what should be the qualities of a team member? So the team member, he or she has to have a high ability. When we say high ability, it should be they should possess the adequate technical skills, knowledge, and experience, right? Now, when I say adequate, right? What's an adequate? So adequate is the skill required for that task. Okay, not necessary that they are not in that exact level, but they can improve their skills, knowledge, experience by the way of training, isn't it? So that's a high ability. So okay, or the people. So what is required is they should be in a position and they should be able to do that, and they should have an attitude to learn that skills, knowledge, and experience. That kind of thing is required. You can have high ability, or you will be elevating yourself to that ability to be. You will be able to do that task. So that's where you are progressing. Okay. Now that's the quality of high ability. What is the coordination? The ability to coordinate actions and their interpersonal skills. So they should be able to coordinate each other. If they don't coordinate, if somebody is dormant or they don't act on the right thing, so that's where they may mess up this one or mess up the teamwork. So coordination, the ability to coordinate is very essential. And finally, they should be committed. Now, what's that committed to the shared goals? Listen and respond to others in an objective and productive way. Taken up different roles in the group in order to accomplish shared ends. I told you this in my previous slides, that you have a role and you are able to take the different roles and going to perform. Avoid carrying hidden agendas into team meetings. So you are going to have it very transparent communication, collaboration in your team task. Okay, these are the abilities, the qualities of a team member. Now, relationship with the other team members. So what it should be. Now, each team members should be respectful. They share their experiences, and over the time they're going to build their trust. Now, what is required there is a process of reciprocation. What is that? Give and take. So, which comes first? First take and then give. Is it the right thing? Or which one should be the first thing? Always give. As a leader, you should be in a position to give, and then you think of taking. So that is the kind of thing we may need to build as when you are progressing towards the leadership role. Okay, so that reciprocation should be there. And with all this, what you are going to achieve is a mutual enjoyment, right? You're going to accomplish this task. Pat on you. We did a great job. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, that should be the motive of these team members. Okay, now we said about the action. We said about the relationship, right? Now, what is the team dynamics and team cohesiveness, right? If somebody wants to give maybe somebody can volunteer yourself, and you can tell us like what is the team dynamics and team cohesion. Maybe could you please, some of them can all. I'm going to ask you yourself to volunteer, and I said you are all the leaders. So some of them please volunteer and say what do you understand by team dynamics, or what can be a team cohesion? Is it same or is it different? Of course, in front of you is slides. Maybe, yeah, you can just pick it up and start telling us. Somebody can volunteer. Okay. So could you please somebody unmute? You are able to do that, right? May I ask the organizer, Mr. Dinekaran, that is it possible that they can speak, right? They can
yes,
unmute.
Of course, they can do.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yes, Ms. Mridula, yeah, please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
I can yeah.
I might have I think I have an idea about team dynamics.
Okay.
Maybe we can put into terms like our natural behavior, what it comes at present.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's a natural behavior. So how it is going to contribute for a team? So what can be the
any natural quality which we possess in ourselves might help in the team to finish the target or the goal.
Okay. Okay. Fine. We'll come to that. Okay. Is there anybody wants to contribute? Please. Just now I told that give and take. Right. So please give your contribution. I request you all come up, and we are running out of time, and we have almost half the way. We are. Should I want to call anybody? Miss Nita, Pooja, Tamil, Shifat? Can anybody unmute and let us know? See, there is nothing like right or wrong. You can tell whatever your understanding. So please feel free to go with it, right? Okay. As the time passes, so okay. At least tell me.
Is it Hi, sir. Good evening. Myself, Christina.
Yeah.
Is it the bonding between the team members to achieve a common goal or reach that goal?
Is it team dynamics or the cohesion one? Which is bonding thing? Cohesion. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. So that is
dynamic is that energy to achieve that goal, or that.
Yeah. Correct. Sorry, partially it is correct. So that is not only the energy, but it. So there is a dormant and dormant when it is in physics terminology. I'm telling that when the dormant product or the object, when it started moving, it's called as a dynamic. So how much dynamics is like how the team members are interacting each other, that is team dynamics. So how well they are coordinating, how they are contributing towards the goal is the team dynamics. Whereas you, Ms. Christina, has rightly said, the team cohesion is about the bond, how much you are having an understanding and how much you are going to have a bond. So if Mridula is saying something, Nita is understanding more than the words, and she starts working towards that goal. So that kind of bond and the sense of unity is required. That is a group cohesion. I hope you would have understand the difference between the team dynamics and team cohesion, right? Now, team dynamics is the part which is the underlying process. But what is visible, the strength of bond, is a kind of, we can say it's an outcome of the team dynamics. Team dynamics is working properly. They are interacting nicely. The cohesion is increasing, right? The bond is increasing, unity is increasing. So that is the kind of outcome, we can say, right? So that's the difference. Okay, now there is positive team dynamics and poor dynamics. Now, what is positive and poor dynamics? Now, whatever the members in a positive team dynamics, the members trust and support each other. But whereas poor dynamics, members act disruptively. Somebody says, I mean, a group of 5, and somebody says, no, this cannot be done. And there is so that kind of disruptivity is happening in the power dynamics. Now, is both of them is it important for us to know? Yes, perfectly. It is essential that we need to know about what is positive team dynamics and what is poor team dynamics. You may need to know what is the team members are actively participating or something disruptively happening. You may need to know that. Somebody in positive team dynamics, they work collaboratively, their conflicts are minimal, decisions are effective. Whereas in poor dynamics, there is a lack of cooperation, accountability is lesser, conflicts are frequent and unresolved. So therefore, the decisions are poor, delayed, or avoided. Now, what you need to do is establish the clear goals, open communication, have a mutual respect, facilitate the collaboration, provide constructive feedback. Can you do this? Can we improve this process? Such a constructive feedback, and support professional development of each and every member. So then you are collectively achieving more, right? Recognize and resolve conflicts quickly, adopt the leadership style. Okay. We understand the difference between the positive team dynamics and poor team dynamics, right? Okay. Now, the communication. Now, what is the RACI matrix, right? Hope you would have done. If some of them, are you aware of this RACI matrix? Say yes or no? Yes. Yes. Okay. Shifat, yes. Okay. 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 Life is easier. Okay. So we'll skip to the next slide. You all know about it. Okay, I'm just joking. Okay, so perfect. Still, I will be going through this. RACI matrix is an acronym, and R stands for responsible, A accountable, C consulted, and I informed. Okay, easy thing is consultant and informed, right? So the people has to be informed, and the people can be consulted. And what is responsible and accountable? Is it the same or different? Is something similar, right? Responsible and accountable? So it looks similar, but there's a big difference, right? Is it same or different? Can you say yes or no? It seems, yeah, responsible, accountable, yes. It seems like same, right? No? Okay. Different? Yes, it's different. Yes. Correct. Take an example of the RACI chart. Okay, so here you will be understanding. Now, in the construction, I'm sorry that if there is any other industry people, maybe they can correlate in a different way. Now, I'm just taking as an example this construction industry. Prepare the bill of quantities. The quantities, what is that bill of quantities is nothing but there is a scope of work, and there should be a quantity, rate, and amount. You take any product, there will be how many number of quantities is required. That is quantity, and what is the rate, and what is the amount. Now, in order to do that, we will prepare BOQ in the construction industry. That is the bill of materials. Now, who is responsible for that is the project team, and who will be consulted with is the department engineer. And who is going to be accountable is the project manager, right? Now, can a project manager be responsible and project team can be accountable? No. Here is the difference. So the project team is responsible for taking that quantities, the correct quantities. But now who is going to deliver to the next level is the accountable thing. Correct. Now, even though he is accountable, why it has to be consulted? Because they are the one who has to be consulted. What kind of product it is, those things like that. Now, preparing an estimate is the rate column, and where we plug the rates. And that, again, the project team is going to be responsible. The project manager is going to be accountable. But the sponsor and the project sponsor and the department manager is going to be informed. Right. Okay. Now, this is how it has been done. And this has to be established in every group. When I say the group is the stakeholders, these are the stakeholders, right? So this is where we need to define what they will be doing it, right? Now, let me go to the management or the leadership perspective of this responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed, right? Now, as a junior, just as a fresher, you came from the college and you are going to do basic jobs. So you are responsible for that task. You move to the next level, little bit senior level. Okay, good. So there you are going to take an accountability for the task. What is done by your juniors. So assume that this responsible is a junior and accountable is a senior. Now, who is consulted? Now, that's going to be a different trade. He or she is a kind of specialist in that. They will be consulted. And who they are informed is a kind of client. Just think about the client, right? Now, what is happening here is you would have been in this position earlier, but you will be moving here. You are not going to stay in this position. You are going to move to the accountable position, right? This is what you may need to understand. And over the time, you get the experience and you become a specialist. And that's where you will be consulted. The people will be coming to consult with you. So elevate yourself to that position, consulted. And then you elevate further and become a client itself. And so you will be getting informed about what is happening there. So there is a kind of career growth here. You may need to understand where you are now and where you wanted to move. It's a kind of leadership movement, right? Okay, good. Now, communicating with other team members, or how we need to communicate, is it really required? Of course, it is required. Yes, communicating with the other team members, like what is that? Is having one-to-one interactions with the team members, having an encouraging two-way feedback. You convey and listen, and then give a feedback. Increase the team communication to coach your team members. Keep a written record of the feedback. Okay, please improve this. Let's do it in a nicer way, like that. Conduct team building activities. These have a great impact on productivity and overall teamwork, and create structure opportunities for your employees, right? Or like lunch, fitness activities, take a break and build team building activity, right? Use appropriate platform of communication, the software, the right schedule, like the calendar, and have that thing, and use the time wisely. Don't you can relax and take a break, but come to the thing after that. So you use your time wisely, and when the team members are performing well, appreciate them. Yes, congratulate them. Yeah. Whoever has given a smaller idea, it's okay, or a bigger idea. There is nothing like a smaller or a bigger idea. So, but please appreciate them. Promote communication, collaboration. Right? Leaders can get their people to talk, to share ideas, to complete the project. Right? So communicate, promote their communication and collaboration within the team members. Okay, we spoke about the roles, how to select, what is the factors, how to communicate. Now, what is inclusive communication? Yes. So inclusion. Now we speak about inclusion and then the communication, right? So inclusive communication is sharing the information so everyone can understand and access the services. For example, right, in the road pathway, there is a tactile thing. What is that tactile? It's a protruded kind of thing which is laid in the pavement. Why it is laid? Just to make the disability people to feel that there is something there, and it guides them through. So such kind of information, which is not only to you where you see and speak. Somebody has a disability, they should also be able to get you a communication. So your communication should be catering the need, or should be able to reach to the people of all the abilities. Right? That's the purpose of the inclusive communication. It can be written, online, face-to-face communication, something which is a physical thing. It improves the accessibility, independence, and community participation in a very nicer way. It supports successful completion, successful outcomes from individual and society as a whole. Now, internal diversity and inclusive policies, right? So what are the policies in the UAE region? These are for the UAE region, but I haven't collected for the other regions. Right? So what are the laws available in this UAE region? Is anti-discrimination law, anti-hatred law. It protects the individual from the discrimination and the hatred against religion, caste, doctrine, race, like that. Now, what is UAE labor law says about the equality? It prohibits, again, the labor and discrimination based on the gender, race, color, religion. Right? What is UAE labor law? Article 30 says about is the protection for the pregnant woman. It prohibits termination of the women's employment due to pregnancy. And what is the equal wages law? Ensures Article 4 of UAE labor law ensures women receives equal pay to men for the same work. Okay. And there is rights of people of determination. It guarantees equal educational opportunities for the people with special needs in all institutions. Right. So this is a kind of thing which we have gone through, that as a positive discrimination. You would have you can remember that, right? Okay. Now, what is anti-harassment law? Again, prohibits sexual harassment, bullying, or any verbal, physical, or mental violence against. Here it is very much punishable policies. So we need to be very careful with this one. Now, these are the things which we are going in. We know that what's going to happen if we are going to violate it, right? So you know about it. Now, there is a thing that it is not in our conscious thing. There is a unconscious bias. Have you heard about unconscious bias? And maybe you can say, I'm going to, okay, unconscious bias, right? Are you aware of this? Say yes or no. The first is like yes or no. I wanted to have it. Okay, fine. Okay. You can go into the answers. No problem. Okay, Mridula is saying B. What are the options? A, decisions made with complete awareness and fairness. B, automatic unintentional judgments influenced by personal background. Okay, Nita is saying A. Decisions made with complete awareness and fairness. Okay. And C is intentional discrimination based on personal preferences. And D is biases. Okay, is there any other answers? Okay, if there is no answers, let me. Please kindly participate. You are just telling maybe C, B, C, whichever is the right answer. No problem. It can be right, wrong. Fantastic. Okay, so answer is B, which is automatic unintentional judgments. Okay. Now, what is an unconscious bias, right? So, what is a conscious bias? That's what we said here, and it will be dealt, and it is visible. But this unconscious bias is not even we will not be knowing what is happening. What we will do? Why this is happening? Just think about it, right? Now, you are getting into a group, and you try to stereotype. When I say stereotype, I hope you understand. Like you make a group of things. That's the easiest thing you can do. Cognitive, right? I mean thinking. Now, what is that? Is you say that okay, these people are like this. Okay, these people are rough. Oh, these people are very much gentle, and yes, we can deal with it. This kind of bias, whether it is positive or negative, it is bias. Bias is unconscious bias. It comes with our habits. So, is it good? No, it's not good. Maybe something will happen. Now, let me get into that unconscious bias. What does it say? As I said, hidden beliefs influence how we perceive others, right? There is implicit preferences shaped by personal experiences and culture. Okay, and what you are trying to do here is you are just keeping a thing. Okay, yellow stickers for some people, orange stickers for some, and pink is for some, right? So that kind of snap judgments are made. So what does it will happen is when you have an unconscious bias, you knowingly or unknowingly, and predominantly it is unknowingly, you are going to have a bias. So what you're going to do is a discrimination. So what is the disadvantage of the discrimination is you're going to ignore somebody who is very skillful just because you have a stereotype of that. Knowing this fact, okay, you may need to come out of this unconscious bias. How it can happen? It can happen only just because by practice. What is that remedy of this is you increase your awareness. Awareness helps change thinking. Something is not correct, right? I'm thinking in a wrong way. This is unconscious bias. Let me come out of that. So such kind of awareness, you may need to build it up. When you wanted to elevate from a normal standard to a, of course, normal doesn't have a standard, okay, to an excellence standard, from normal to an excellence standard, you need to improve your awareness towards this unconscious bias. And you need to improve your diversity engagement. That's going to help you as an individual and your team as a team, as a complete team, right? Okay. Now, we were until now we are thinking about a small group and like that, right? But it goes beyond that. The team working is not just within the team, within the construction. If you say just in that group, a QS group, a project management group, a designer group. Okay, that's a kind of group, but it goes beyond that. Now, what is that? The company to company. If they have lesser resources, they are getting into the partnering and the collaborative working pattern, arrangement, right? So partnering and collaborative working is an arrangement whereby two or more individuals or the organizations, they work together. Now, where it ranges from, it can be small informal networks to the alliances. And how it is done is joint delivery of the projects to full measure kind of thing. So this is partnering and collaborative working. How it affects the team? Of course, it is the terminology is a very big thing, like partnering and collaborating, but it comes into the team effect. So whatever is the team thing, team dynamics, team cohesion, is going to be there in the partnering and the collaborative between the companies. So that's what we may need to understand, right? Here, what happens is this leads to more innovation. It improves the way your team works. When I say the team here, you may need to replace this as an individuals, as a team, or as the companies, right? The way your company works together and solves the problem, right? Now, Burj Khalifa has to be built. Okay, company A has got lesser resources. Company B has got lesser resources or more resources for the capability, but they cannot have the capability to do Burj Khalifa. Okay, so company A cannot do alone. Company B cannot do it alone. So what they do is they are going to have a partnering arrangement and collaborative working, and therefore they're going to use their resources to the betterment or the common construction of Burj Khalifa, right? Through listening to and learning from team members, you can help each other reach your goals. So the goal is to construct Burj Khalifa, for an example, right? Okay. Now, what does the companies do? Two companies are getting into the strategic alliance. They get into a joint venture, right? They wanted to increase their business strategy. They create competitive advantage. Alone, they are not competitive, right? But together, they are competitively advantage. They are creating that thing and abates competitors. Who is the competitors? They are having that advantage and moving towards it. They are getting into the new market, correct? That's the strategic alliance. And we, to be the leaders in the next stages, has to understand what is the partnering, collaborating, what's the strategic alliance, right? We are going to be elevated to that level. So what they enable, the market expansion is happening, product improvement is happening, shared business goals are achieved. Fantastic. Okay. So this is joint venture, equity alliance, non-equity alliance. Have a look of this thing. You can have a additional reading when you have some time. Now, next is the supply chain management. What is the supply chain management? I hope you all know about what is supply chain management. Can you say yes or no? If you know about it. If you don't know, no problem. Say no, yes or no. Yes, Sufat Khan. Yes. Okay, good. This is just to say yes or no. I mean, yeah, no problem. Yeah. Yes, Mughal Khan, yes, Ritu, yes. Fantastic. So you know about the system, right? Supply chain management. Okay, what is that? It optimizes product flow from sourcing to delivery. It integrates planning, production, inventory, logistics, and return processes. Now, why you need this one? Now, who are your supply chain, right? You are into the finished product of construction. Of a building, right? That's a finished product. Now, what are those things? Now, there is material, labor, and so the material has to come from somewhere. Okay, so there are suppliers, there are subcontractors. So we need to have a collaborative relationship with the supply chain people, like a subcontractor, supply chain, and what it is going to help. They're going to contribute to the common goal of the finished product. So when you build a good relationship with the supply chain thing, that is supply chain management. With that, the right product is used. It increases your optimization. Now, what is optimization? It's about how nicely you can deliver a product with the minimal thing. So what's a point there? You are going to maximize your profit. Yes. Now you thinking as a leader, you are going to profit, you maximize the profit. So you're going to deal with it very nicely. You have to. That is supply chain management. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Now we had a discussion about how the team works are happening, how the supply chain management. Right. Now, okay. Now coming to the skills, what you need as a team, right? These skills are a collection of, it's not one skill, right? There is a communication skill, team working skill, conflict resolution skills, leadership skills, like that. Okay, so why it is required? As an individual, you may need to build these skills. Okay, let me go into some of them, right? Listening skills, say communication skills. You need to have the listening skill, which is going to improve your confidence. You need to have a written and spoken with an open mindfulness. You need to have a verbal and non-verbal abilities to show the respect, right? And friendliness, presentation skills, you need to improve that. Public speaking skills. That is where you are going to have a competitive edge between you and the other people. Now, as an individual, you are going to have this, improve this, and that is going to contribute for a group. All right. Now, next is the conflict resolution skills. Now, there is some conflict is happening, and you should be able to resolve that conflicts. Yes. Is there any team where there is no conflict? Each and every team has got this conflict. So you should be in a position to resolve that conflicts if there is anything. Team working skills, collaborative skills, again, care for others, building confidence, creative thinking, idea exchange, like that. Now, leadership skills, you can be, you have the ability to inspire and motivate, strategic planning and analytical skills. So let me get into this one. So be proactive, ability to inspire, conflict resolution. Again, this is a subset, and effective delegation skills. Again, it goes with that communication. So leadership should possess all of these things. Not necessary that you all have, we all, when we say we all have this thing, right? But some of them we are not good at. So we have to improve that to elevate to the next level. Negotiation skills. So maybe we are not good at it, right? We may need to improve it. Coaching and mentoring. Yes. Now here comes the reciprocation. Give. Now if you give, then take. That is where this coaching and mentoring. And diplomacy, of course, there will be conflicts and you need to deal it with the diplomacy. And talent management, you need to have the right people at the right time. So that kind of thing, you may need to have this. Now coming to the flexibility and adaptability, self-management skills, keeping calm in a face whenever there is difficulties, positive thinking, optimism, okay, and stress management skills. Is there anything until now you have something you wanted to ask? Just feel free to ask something. You can unmute and ask, is it going good? Is the speed is okay? Or something you may need to understand from the previous slide. So we can have a pause on that. Okay. Please, raise up your hand so we understand. We can get to know that you need something. Okay, if there is no questions, we will proceed further. Stress management skills, again, this is a very important thing, and that is going to be here as a part of this emotional intelligence, right? To keep the stress under control or in levels that will help you to make your life a bit less nerve-wracking and more enjoyable. This is a very important thing, right? We all have this thing, and we will be under tremendous work pressure. Okay, that is going to induce the stress. What we are going to do that is, we are going to respond to that, or we are going to take it and do it in a very positive way. That kind of thing. There is again, is it necessary or is it unnecessary? What do you think? Is it always good? Is it always bad, or something is good? Can you say that? Is it? Say partially good or partially bad, something like that, or no, completely bad. What is your answer to that stress management? We can say good, bad, whatever you feel. Okay, it's good, okay. Okay, good in some way, yes, good in some way, but it's not good in the other way, right? So sometimes, yes, it's not always good. At times, it gives good result as well. Yes, that's correct. Yes, at times it would. That is called as eustress, eustress, and that's a kind of good stress. So somebody will be able to perform in their task very nicely. So that is called as eustress, and then that's very important. And some people are multitasking people, right? And some people, if they are given one task, they will be doing it, and so for them, maybe the stress can go in a negative way. But some people are good at managing 2-3 things, and they are able to do it. Their performance will be far excellence when it is compared with no stress. Okay, so somebody is no stress, not much performing. Okay, but somebody they are given more stress, more pressure, they perform well. It all depends on the individual characteristics, right? Now then comes the influencing and persuasion skills. These skills are to influence people in the most beneficial way. You need to know like how to influence the people, how to persuade the people, right? So you have some idea, because the thing you may need to understand is like you have an idea. Now that idea has to be sold to the next party, the opponent. You as a US manager, commercial manager, you have to go and tell that, dear client, I'm going to do this in this option. So why can't we do in the next alternative? So he's going to ask n number of questions. So you should be having, or you should be building up this influencing and persuading the people skills. And you need to know about the problem solving, analytical, lateral thinking, logical reasoning, the crisis management and all. Now coming to the self-management skills, right? So you need to improve your confidence, your motivation, emotional intelligence, emotion management. Now there is something interesting thing, emotional intelligence, which is now in the it is very essential to understand as a leader, right? Everybody would have heard about IQ, right? Have you heard about EQ? Say yes or no. EQ, everybody knows. Greater the IQ is very intelligent. He or she is very intelligent. And I'm sorry that see, there is an unconscious bias in my delivery, right? Sometimes it happens unconsciously. I say only he, right? Why not? I'm saying he, she. Now it's a kind of unconscious bias. So just because of the awareness, I'm going to change it. I'm trying to change it. He or she, right? That's the thing. Yes. Now, emotional intelligence is you understand it, right? Okay, you understand about the emotion. So there is an emotional quotient, EQ. The people with the EQ is the emotional quotient. So whoever has a lesser quotient, is it understanding about the emotion of the other party or the current party? So here is the case, right? It's about both the parties. So I'm much anger about it and the other one. So how we are going to deal with this one? So we need to understand where we are staying and where we need to improve. That's emotion management. Now there will be a question, okay? And there are other skills also: decision-making skills, time management skills, and being creative, innovative, negotiation skills. Yes, it's a part of that leadership skills. Networking skills. Now here the networking skills is very important, that how you build your networks like that. So these are all, is it necessary for this professional career or a personal level? It is essential for your personal life, for your professional life, for your financial life, or any ways you think it is. These skills are very much required, right? Okay. Yeah, so almost we are to the end. So before we go to the end part, right? This I may need to take it and present it to you. This is in Louvre, Abu Dhabi. Okay. Now let me read the highlighted one only, right? Like his grandfather, he understood. Now Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, like his grandfather, he understood that in order to govern effectively, a sheikh needed to build a strong relationship with his people. Understanding and respect were maintained by listening to the concerns and opinions of every member of society. You understand the necessity of the people, the necessity of the team, right? That thing, and having an understanding and the respecting and listening their concerns and opinion is an essential. This is given by our leader of this country in UAE, right? Now, what does being a leader mean? History shows that characteristics shared by successful leaders include a charismatic personality, positivity, and having a vision that can be understood and embraced by the people. Now, how you can have the charismatic personality, right? In the management studies, when we had in the post-graduation, we studied about this personality. Is it naturally born, or can it be acquired? There, some theory says that it is naturally born, but some theories are saying that you can build your personality, your charismatic personality. So there are theories which supports this thing. As a leader, yeah, you need to strive to improve your personality, charismatic personality, so that your team thrives, right? Increase your positivity, have a vision. And throughout the ages, leaders have illustrated the best of humanity and characteristic of the determination, perseverance, and the quest for excellence. See, we started with excellence and we end with the excellence. We move towards excellence, right? This is what, so we are from a normal to the excellence standard. We may need to move. That's the requirement of a leader. And that's where this leadership quotes are supporting. Okay, with that, there is a question, right? There is a quiz, and the principles of diversity, inclusion, and team working. So we spoke about diversity, we spoke about inclusion, and how the team working is going to achieve the success by embracing this diversity into the inclusion, right? So the question is that relevant to A, individual and micro team interactions, B, small and functional teams, C, inter-organizational collaboration, including partnerships and supply chains, all of the above. Okay, A, B, C, or D. What it can be? Of course, Mugilkannan D, Pooja D, Pridula C, inter-organizational collaboration, including partnerships and supply chains. Okay, Nita C, Chris is D, Christina. Okay, yeah, the right answer is all of the above. Yeah. It starts from the individual or your micro team interactions. It moves towards a small and functional teams. And now you had an understanding of how it is done, how your team members can be chosen, and it can be. Now, slowly, you may need to progress, and the teamwork progresses further, and it goes into the inter-organizational collaboration, strategic alliances, partnerships, supply chains. Yes, the answer is D, Shifat. Yes. Okay. Now, it's a kind of, typical questions in, this is for the RACS. I think we have covered almost everything. With that, I think we are closing with this one. Thank you all for the time. Is there any questions? I'm open to the questions. Any questions on any slides? We'll go to that, and then we'll try to catch up. Or try to answer. Is there anything you wanted to understand, or you wanted to give any kind of feedback? Also, you can do so, or you wanted to tell something about like what you have learned today and what you are going to do in your future. Can anybody of you, please? Yes, Miss Birdula, Gaurav, please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for this wonderful presentation. Sir,
Yeah.
I just got one question provoking me.
Okay.
As a leader, one should thrive to be a master of all, or just in an organization, they should find the right gaps and fill the gaps with the best persons to empower the organization and makes the goal done. Is it required that a leader should require all the skills, or he should find the gaps and hire a right person to complete the task and achieve the goals?
See, there is one thing. There is a two perspective, right? One is you as a normal person who is technically capable. Now, your first question crops up from your technical point of view, right? Whether I know this, whether I know that, that is the kind of technical thing. Now, I go with a hat, right? The leadership hat, right? That one, it says that you can take the role and you can build, and you are going to choose the right people. So your next thing as a leader, right? When you have that hat, you are going to make yourself fit, or you are going to get somebody to do that thing. This is where you're going to be there. I hope this answers. So there are two kind of perspective. You as a technical person, you as a manager or a leader. So I think that answers your question, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm clear with that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions? Feel free to. We have another 2 minutes more. Please. You can come up with your own thing. What you are going to plan. Mridula has come up with this one. So, what's your plan for the next 5 years? Maybe you can come up with a statement. This is what I'm going to do. Yes, Mr. Magil Kannan.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for this wonderful presentation, sir. I really enjoyed this presentation. Actually, this is the first presentation I'm attending.
Oh, okay.
So far, I have completed 10 years in quantity survey as a quantity surveyor in UAE, but this is the first presentation I'm attending. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it took me to my college days. Like listening to the lecture. Actually, it's really it's very useful and it's really interesting.
Okay.
The presentation was very interesting. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm very much thankful for that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time and giving your feedback. Where do you want to move in the next 5 years?
I need to work for my RACS and this academics and all these things.
Yeah, that's your going to be your technical part, and parallelly you may need to improve your leadership qualities also, like I said in the slides. And sure, you all will be in a different level when we meet again after a few years. I hope that will be there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else you wanted to contribute?
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, yeah, Ms.
Here, sir.
Okay, yeah, Ms. Puja. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful class. And I like to, I'm trying to improve my communication skill and the leadership skill also. So in the coming days, I'm trying to improve myself, sir.
Okay, yeah.
It's very good class, sir.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Thank you so much for that. And when you work towards that, you will be surely in a very different platform for sure. And I will tell all of you who is present here, you are going to get a lifetime settlement. This is a kind of small thing, terminology used in Tamil film industry. You will get a lifetime settlement. How do you do that? You are going to elevate in a different standard. Right? Like Mr. Mugil said that he is going to achieve his MRICs. It's a hat. And see, one thing I wanted to say you, I'm going to have the hat, right? Now that you think the other way, right? Who is going to be proud? Are you going to be proud with the hat, or the hat to be proud of you? Which one should be, right?
The second one, the hat has to be proud of us.
Yeah, you should make the hat to be proud of you. So what you are going to do is you are going to improve your core skills. That's what, right? So I think, that's the thing, the crux of this entire the session, right? Okay. Yes. Mr. Arshad. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Rajsekhar. It was very nice presentation.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one doubt in TM dynamics.
Okay.
if we are working in a team where poor team dynamics playing, for any particular member who was not a part, not looking like a part of team, he was very lazy. So as a team member, we cannot able
Yeah.
to complain to them also. Maybe he's a senior or maybe he's in a different position. Maybe it will affect for our work also. Then how we can overtake this or tackle this one?
See, this is where you are going to. So here we have this stages, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 to up to 8 thing, right? Now, when you identify this, there is a poor dynamics. You're going to establish this slowly, and you're going to give a constructive feedback. You're going to improve their development. You're going to tell. Now, I wanted to point out, maybe some of them know about the MRICS, right? Now, what the professional body is telling.
I am a chartered quantity surveyor recently.
Recently, I know that. Recently you have achieved that. Wonderful. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So what is the first thing when you find such complaints is that you deal with that person in a very diplomatic way and not a hurting thing, but slowly you can improve and make them from the poor dynamics. You may need to move them. So can it happen? Yes, it can happen. But will it happen immediately? That's a question. It can happen slowly. But you might need to try to give them the task which they are good at and try to appreciate them. Something like that. That is where you're going to improve your skills. I told you about how to deal with the people, correct? That is where it's going to help, right?
Okay.
So I think that answers your question, isn't it?
Yeah, I am also motivating them. I am also supporting them if they are facing any difficulties.
Correct.
But some situations, actually you're correct. We want to move these steps.
Yeah, exactly. So that is where our skills development is going to help us, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Arshad.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So such a wonderful presentation and an interactive session also.
Okay. Who is this?
I'm Nita here.
Nita. Miss Nita. Okay, Miss Nita. Yeah. Okay,
Thank you. Such a good session, interactive session also. We enjoyed a lot.
Okay. Thank you for your feedback. Okay. Great. And is there anything you want to impart? Okay. Anybody wants to tell anything? So, what you wanted to do further? Okay. So, if there is no questions or no feedback further, then we can close it. Thank you all for your wonderful time. So it's a late evening. So
thank you.
Yeah.
On behalf of all of us, I extend heartfelt thanks to our distinguished speaker for sharing such valuable insights today. Your expertise and clarity truly enriched this session. And to all our attendees, thank you for your active participation, thoughtful questions, and the energy you brought to our interaction. Your engagement made this webinar a collaborative success. We look forward to seeing you continue to apply these ideas in your professional journey. That is what it is important. So sharing the knowledge, it is not going to be there just as a knowledge. When the knowledge is applied, then only it becomes powerful. So you need to apply these things in your professional journey. All the best.
Yeah, wish you all the best. Have a wonderful evening and good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this wonderful presentation. Thanks for your energy level, sir. Actually, your energy level is highly appreciated. Starting at 8 o'clock, you maintain the same energy till 9:30. It's highly appreciated, sir. Remarkable.
Thank you so much. Yeah.